Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. What came in today? This. So the story behind this computer is the person says that this computer, when they were using it, they got a big box saying it's overheating. Now this is a computer made by Maingear and it uses a 240 cooler. So first things we gotta do is see, is it really overheating? How do you do that? The simplest and the best way to do it is just going into the BIOS. Turn the computer on, go into the BIOS, don't wait for anything else, okay? So that's what we're going to do now. Let's do it. And I don't know what CPU it has. I know it has an AMD CPU, AM4. Okay, so it has now look, there's a message right here, CPU overheating. And the temperature is 90 degrees. And let's see if it climbs more. Of course, it shouldn't be at 90 degrees. It's 5900X, but so if it doesn't go past 90 degrees, what it tells me is, so if it doesn't go past 90 degrees, it tells me the cooler, oh, never mind, it's going past 90 degrees. So we know now the cooler is bad. So let's change it or fix it. Well, let's get our trusty screwdriver. Now remember, this is an AM4 CPU, so we want to move the cooler a little bit before we take it out. So I'm going to hold it strong. So oh wow, look at the amount of paste that's applied. Okay, so we're gonna get our trusty cooler cleaner out. Well, it's a mess. Look at that. So this is the cooler we're using it today. Okay. Cooler comes with the fan uninstalled. Most of them come with it. That's a cable for the screen. In this design of cooler, the pump is actually here, not here. So the cooler is going to go this way. So the wires for the fan needs to be this way. This side is the wire. And of course, the pretty side should be exposed. That's the not so pretty side. Now let's look at the hardware. So these are the screws for the fans. AMD, Intel, we go back in the box, package. Intel plate, Intel bracket. Okay, so that is all we need. So this bracket is adjustable. It attaches to it like this. I'll show it to you. Like, you can attach it any way you want, and you just slide it clockwise. Okay. And the screen on this actually rotates. So let's put the fans in first. So to put the fans in, I just use I don't use any power tool. You just put the one screw in lightly, and the second one lightly. Don't go in all the way. That gives you room for adjustment. 3, and last one. And the last one, you can start tightening them all. Now, I'm going to put this away for a second. Now, this is the old cooler. It actually uses a bracket in the case. So this is the bracket. So we're going to use the bracket. We are going to remove these 8 screws. You want to be careful with this paste. It's not very easy to get out when you put it on your clothes. So the bracket is out, and you want to match the new cooler the same way. So it should go, so in this one, the pipes are this way. So the new one, the pipes are going to be this way. So I would try and put it close to the last marks that you see. That would save you time so you don't have to go on adjusting it later when you put it in the case. And again, you put the first 3-4 screws loose, then you adjust them later or tighten them later. In this one, it wouldn't matter much because we already have the marks that we see here. Okay, all the screws are in, and we are ready to install this. So, where does the bracket go? Which position? Well, I'll show it to you. We'll put the bracket last. Okay. So to install this cooler, we need to put these screws on. And for that, we need to remove these screws. So when you remove these screws, do 2 at a time. Otherwise, if you remove 4 of them, sometimes a plate falls down. Just extra step. So in AMD boards, the not so fine thread is always going to be at the bottom. That's the one which connects to the base. And these screws, it's fine to tighten them by hand. See, even now, the plate's on the bottom. So I'm holding it from the back. Okay. So it's gonna be like loose, doesn't matter. Okay. So that's in there. And these are the four. Let me show it to you. It's come with four nuts and washers. Okay, time to put this in. And before I put this in, I'm gonna make this wire, get a couple of zip ties here so it stays out of the way. Okay, this is how the wire looks now with two zip ties here and here. Okay, so we're gonna put this in. Okay, so this is locked. So now, we'll worry about these wires in a second. We were talking about how do you want the bracket to go. So first off, try and find a position we think is gonna look the best. So basically what you want is a pretty side, whatever way you can do it without flexing the cables too much. So in this case, this looks to be the best position for the screen. We can also do this. This actually has less flex, but your screen would be obstructed by these cables. So let's see. It's actually not bad if we do it like this. You can always do something. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. So now what you want in your case is this bracket to be up like this. So it locks in this way. Okay. So it's like this. You put in here. Oh, great. Well, let's get our trusty thermal paste out. Less is more. So when you want to put the cooler in, you want to put one at a time, first one being loose. It doesn't have to be tight at all. And let's do the second one. Second one I would do the, on the other side, so it helps. I need to hold the plate from the back side. Yeah. Again, so now two screws are in. Now you can go crazy, really. And tighten these two. Now you don't have to go crazy totally, like tightening it all the way, just enough so you know that it's, when you meet a resistance, just stop. Okay, cooler is in. Oops, we forgot to plug in a wire. That'd be this one. Small connector isn't the best. It would have made sense if I would have done it before, but oh well. Okay, the wire is in. And now we just gotta put this all the way in the here and connect to the USB header. Now, this is for the screen. If you don't connect this wire, you just wouldn't get your pretty screen. Here to the back. And to the USB header. It's kind of tight, but we'll make it work. Okay. So now let's take care of the fans and the pump. I normally like to do the pump first so there's no confusion. So you don't connect fan and pump together somehow. It's kind of a tight case for a gaming computer. Okay, so the pump is connected. Now we worry about the fans. So one's fan connector, one's an RGB. So just like before, we take them all back. Okay, so one fan's out, looking a little better here. What do you guys think? Just like last time, bring these cables back. Oh, fans in. Now everything is connected. We are good to go. We're going to turn this computer on, check the temperature in the BIOS, install the software for the LCD, and the customer can pick it up. Let's see. First thing we're going to do is check. First thing we're going to do is check the temperature. Okay, temperature is 40 and dropping. Let's just check the fan setting real quick. The temperature is staying stable now at 40 degrees, what it should be. Now we're going to install the software and then we're good to go. Okay, so let's look at the LCD. You see how it's sideways? That actually would help us with the cable too. Then you actually hear a satisfying click when you click it into place. Okay, software for this. We need the passport first. So we are good to go with this computer. We're gonna call the customer, let them know it's ready for pickup. And I hope you had fun watching me do this. And until next time, see ya.